because they're back in the headlines again. Detectives have been given guidance telling them to investigate any potential offences by the hunters as well as those they're accused of trying to groom children. Shane is a paedophile hunter who's carried out stings right here in Kent.
You are vermin! You are applying the cancer on our children's innocence! That's what you are! You should not even breathe the same air as us!
So we were there when he confronted that man in Kent. He was then arrested, convicted and jailed. Well, we can speak to Shane right now. Shane, how do you feel about this? I suppose it makes sense, doesn't it, that the police investigate their skill, that's their job, leave it to them?
Well, yeah, I suppose they'll do a better job of that than they will actually investigating the paedophiles or the suspected paedophiles, wouldn't they? I don't see the point in it. I mean, to be fair, I've seen a lot going on, and some of the stuff that's actually happening isn't doing anyone any favours. But the long and the short of it, if last year between 42 and 44% of all online grooming cases were brought to court by the likes of me, then something's clearly going okay, isn't it? This year, I'm in no doubt that the percentages will be up to 90%. And then what will the police do then?
Isn't there a danger that they're already working on these cases and you might actually cause problems by interfering?
Yeah, well, this is kind of the problem, isn't it? CEOP like to dictate how to do things and how things should be done and how they shouldn't be done. But does anyone ever talk about CEOP's failings? When I talk about failings, let's take last year, for example. CEOP received 40,000 reports, primarily from industry, and they brought conclusion or safeguarded and saved 1,896 children. So a mere 4.5% of all reports they received last year ended in conclusion. What happens to the other 95.5%?
My next question to you then, hearing obviously your passion in this case, are you going to stop then doing what you do?
To a point, but no. I've gone another direction because there's plenty of people out there doing stuff now, rightly or wrongly. The awareness has been raised, and it's time to push on. So me and my team are going to be using what we do in a completely different on a completely different platform. We've started an organisation, non-government organisation, called safebook.me.uk. And on that website and Facebook pages, we offer support, guidance, and we post up educational stuff and stuff that parents wouldn't know. Funnily enough, in fact, what we're going to be peddling a lot of is CEOP's work and NSPCC's work, the stuff that isn't out there. They're not even selling their own product. I'd like to do a poll, to be honest. How many primary schools have brought in the Pantosaurus, the pant song, to play to their students, to their young people? I can guarantee you, very, very few, probably 20% of the older schools in the UK have heard that. Have you heard the pant song, Pantosaurus?
No, I haven't heard it. It's a new one on me.
No,
maybe Michael saying that he has, though.
Yeah, maybe when we get off this phone, you should go and listen to it and listen to how proactive it is,
Okay, I will.
And how it gets to the point. You know, I've got parents.
All right, Shane, I'll do that. Thank you. We'll have to leave it there, but Shane, thank you for sharing that this morning. It's Pantosaurus. I need to go and look up after the show.
It's coming up to 9 o'clock. Jules is here now with Call Jules. And Jules, looking at your step families this morning, how do you get on?
Yeah, there's a new study, John.
Is that it?
Children in families where...
Is that what you want to know? Turn my phone off. I ain't talking to them dinlos. Get that phone off of there, mongrels. How do I turn this round? Well, that was worth it, wasn't it? Hey, all that rushing about. Can you sort it out so we got a better signal? Yeah, all right. Once I've finished driving, we can do that. Yeah, that was quick, wasn't it? Was it because I mentioned CEOP, maybe? Do you think that's possibly why? Exactly, is that it? That was a bit abrupt, wasn't it? I don't think the CEOP thing helped too much, do you? I think jumping straight in with CEOP's failures sort of, you know, put a spanner in the works, didn't it? I don't know, what can you do? What can you do? Anyway, I got safebook.me out there, didn't I? Well, that was that. I seem to be getting a bit of drama, being dragged into drama again by insignificant people. I'm to blame for what others have said or what others have done. Yeah, they did try shutting me down. You know that, didn't you? They knew stuff was coming out, didn't they? I wasn't even prepared. It just rolls off. Cushy, innit? Love it. let's get back. Gower, listen, I don't care what's going on with you. Don't drag me in your stuff. No one's doing stuff in my name. All those troll accounts and all those trolls that you had working for you, yeah, like, question yourself. Don't start putting blame on me. Anything I do in my own name, all right? If I've got something to say to you, I'll say it. I think you're insignificant, hence I don't speak to you. I have nothing to do with you. You and your sheep can accuse me and blame me for whatever you like. The truth of it is, I'm moving on. I don't care for you. I don't care for no one else. All I care about is the safety of young children. That's all I care about, the safety of young children. Just because I don't defend you, tell your sheeple, it doesn't mean I don't look out for kids. All right? There's no need for it. There's no need for you to drag me in your bullshit, because all it's going to do is cause enemies. Okay? Just jog on. Keep your flock with you. Keep them away from my stuff and carry on regardless. Yeah, I can't get over that. I only mentioned CEOPS last. So I mentioned CEOPS figures last year and they cut me short. How cool is that? When they do things like that, you know you're getting at something, don't you? Have a good day, people. Go easy. Ta-da! Sean Gower, if you need to talk to me, message the page. Don't start doing live feeds, dragging my name through the stuff, or come and meet me. You know where I am, and we'll discuss it or fight it like gentlemen. Go easy, guys. Bye-bye.